Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Chef David, and today we are going to make an amazing corn chowder that your family will love. Alright, let's get started. This is our ingredients. Sweet corn, butter, chicken broth, heavy whipping cream, 2 cans of cream corn, onion, potato, par-cooked bacon, fresh thyme, fresh oregano, celery, and flour. Just going to do a regular dice on this. Celery. I'm just going to do a nice and simple dice on our celery too. Just going to run those lines down. That's it. I'm just going to do a simple dice. Now we're going to do some fresh thyme. We got to pluck the thyme off because you don't want these big sticks in your food. And you always, if you can, you always want to use fresh herbs to do your recipes. You go in the supermarket, they have those little tiny containers of fresh herbs. And those are perfect. That's what this is. Now we're going to pluck the oregano, fresh oregano. If you use fresh herbs, the flavor is so much different because the dried herbs just sit in there and die. Fresh herbs, you get all the flavor nodes that just come out and turn a regular dish into an amazing dish. So if you can, try it with the fresh herbs. If you can't, dry herbs is alright too. Till you get into the consistency that you want. Alright, we have everything prepped now. We have our fresh diced potatoes, fresh diced onions, fresh diced celery, par-cooked bacon diced, and our herbs chopped nice and fine. Alright, let's get to cooking. I like to use my induction burner with my 7-quart crock pot. Let's throw the butter in there, 2 tablespoons of butter. Now we can throw our onions. Throw our onions, our celery, let's saute that a little bit. I like to sweat the onions and celery until the onions get a little bit translucent. Then I like to throw the fresh potatoes in, get those sauteing. And my induction burner, I have it set on 275 degrees. That seems to be the perfect setting right now. You don't want it too hot that you're going to scorch the bottom. Now you're going to saute this for a good 5 minutes so the onions start getting nice and translucent, potatoes start getting warmed up, and then we're going to throw in the bacon. It's already been par-cooked, so we're just looking to get it nice and warmed up too. It looks good already though, right? Now you're going to get a little bit of a brown in the pot like this. That's just because of the starch coming out of the potatoes. Don't worry about it. As long as you ain't got your heat too high. Okay, we're going to saute this for about another minute and a half, 2 minutes. And then we're going to add our flour to make a little roux. Alright, that looks good. 1/4 cup of flour. Sprinkle it all over everything. And we're going to make a light roux. Got the roux nice and warm. Everything mixed well. Now we're going to slowly add in the chicken broth. That's about half of that container. You can see it's thickening up a little bit. And then we can add the rest of the chicken stock. Get that going. Now we can add the creamy corn, the can of creamy corn. And the other can. Stir that around. That nice and mixed. You can tell it looks really good already. My family loves this corn chowder recipe. We eat it with some nice rolls. We get some fresh rolls from the store. Preferably, if you can get it, like potato bread is the best to eat with this. We're going to hit it with a little salt and pepper. Get some flavors going in here. Fresh cracked pepper is always the best. See, and your roux will tighten up the stock, but also the potatoes in it will also be a tightener. It'll tighten it up for you. Just let it simmer for a little bit. Looking really good. And this will last for a few days. I like to, if I have a lot left over, which I usually do, I'll cool it down in the refrigerator, and then I will put it in Ziploc bags, flatten them out, and throw it right in the freezer. That way I have corn chowder. If my wife wants corn chowder one day, she can just pull it out of the freezer and heat it up. You can do it in portion size or gallon bags, however you want to do it. It's starting to heat up pretty good now. Alright, so it's simmering pretty nice now. The roux is cooked out. Now I want to add the whole kernel corn. That's 2 cups. And then I want to add probably 2 nice pinches of the fresh herbs we cut. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. Just give it a nice stir. We'll hit it with another thing of fresh pepper. And a little bit more salt. Yep, this is looking really good. Now the whole corn I put in there, it's frozen, so we gotta give it a nice simmering time to heat up all the corn. Oh, that looks so good. Family's gonna love this tonight. Now you can see it's starting to get a little thick. We're gonna let it cook because there is some water in that frozen corn that's gonna come out too. So it's starting to simmer nice. And the fresh herbs, it smells so good. Wish you guys could smell it. But you will when you make it. It's nice hearty soup. Those cold days. See, now it seems to be loosening up a little bit because that corn finally getting hot and the moisture out of that corn is finally coming out. So it's getting to the right consistency. And the chicken stock, I only put in about 3 cups. I kept 1 cup out because I know I was putting in frozen corn, so I didn't want to get it too loose. You can loosen it if you want it a little bit looser than this, but we are going to add cream to it, so that's going to loosen it up a little bit too. So we're going to do a little taste test to see where our flavors are at. So good. And another little pinch of fresh herbs. Alright, so now we're going to add our heavy cream to it. We're going to add about 2 cups of heavy cream. Yeah, look at that. There you go. This corn chowder looks so good. I worked at the hotel. I was a saucier for a little while, a few years, and we used to make 120 gallons of this at a time for banquets. There you go, some beautiful corn chowder, some fresh rolls. I had a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed the recipe. So what do you think about this recipe today, Buster? Did you enjoy it? Awesome. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, smash the like, and we'll see you on the next one. Aloha.